What's up, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Sarah here, and I really am filming this video semi on a whim. It's not exactly what I had planned for today, but I really wanted to kind of share with you guys how I've been feeling about my handmade soap business ever since I rebranded and whether or not this rebrand affected my sales. Let's just go ahead and get on into it. So a couple months ago, I rebranded my entire handmade business. I picked a specific focus or kind of like theme for my handmade shop. That theme ended up being kind of like a bakery themed, right? So all of my products were centered around like bakery fragrances, and they had like a whole bakery theme, and I had like bubble scoops that looked like ice cream, etc. You know, everything was bakery themed, and I really loved like conceptualizing that and bringing everything to life. I thought was really cool. But, and it's a big ol' but, I have noticed an extreme decline in my sales. So I just kind of wanted to share with you guys what I think has happened, and you know, kind of my thoughts moving forward. I don't really know if this video is to like more so help you or help me kind of understand what's going on. So I do appreciate you guys just being here to chat with me or about it. And I'd love to hear from you all in the comments. Maybe you've been through this before or you are going through it now. You know, anything at all I'd love to hear about. I'd love to just kind of have that conversation down in the comments below if you don't mind. All right, so first things first, when I rebranded, and since then, again, I want to say we're going on like 4-ish months, maybe. Gosh, I can't remember, but it's right around the time, obviously it's around the time that I posted this video that I will put up here in the corner. Since rebranding and getting everything like locked in and nailed down tight, from packaging to products, etc., I have never had so many people tell me that my handmade soap business was adorable. And I'm not sure what else to say about that. I just, again, have had so many people, oh my goodness, your shop is so cute. Everything's adorable. I love the theme of it. I'm getting tons and tons of compliments from people saying they love it. But on the other side of that coin, my sales have absolutely tanked. A good portion of my sales were coming from wholesale orders on FAIRE. It's a super cute wholesale platform that I've been on for a while and was having great success with before I rebranded. I have not had one wholesale order since that rebrand. And I don't know if it's because I was focusing less on wholesale to try and like bump up my retail sales. You know, I don't really know, but what I can say for sure is that those sales definitely tanked. And I was kind of thinking that this might be because my products aren't, you know, okay, so if I'm a retail shop and I am looking on FAIRE for something new, let's say I have a clothing boutique, right? And I'm looking on FAIRE and I see a nice handmade bar of soap that smells like lavender and has a pretty, you know, like aesthetically pleasing design on it. And then I see another lavender soap bar that has like a lemon glaze on top. And this one's branded as like an ice creamish brand. And this one's branded as like an aesthetic brand. I think that, and kind of after pondering this, I think that more people would choose that aesthetically pleasing one, right? I think we can all admit that. So I think that it's not that there's something wrong with the products I'm offering, but they're not universal. You know what I mean? Like they were before. And because of that, I'm looking to sell to a smaller niche, and I'm looking in the wrong place or not properly marketing them to get to the correct person. And going right along with that, I'm super proud of the rebrand that I did and how awesome everything was. Just taking a step back and looking at it from a non-biased point of view, I think that they are not as like adult-ish as I originally planned for the brand to be. So yes, again, it's cute, it's adorable, it's fun, but it's not like adult. come home from a long week of work, go to grab a bath bomb and pick out cotton candy. I don't want, you know what I mean? Like, not that I don't want that, but when I've had a long week and ready to relax, I'm looking for a lavender, I'm looking for a coconut, I'm looking for, you know, something like that. Not fun, but relaxing. And I don't think that my brand has the opportunity to offer that. So I definitely think they're not giving that adult vibe, which is fine, but I am not marketing to children. So there's some pretty big gaps between where I think I am and where I actually am, and then like where I need to be in order to find success in sales. The next thing that I noticed was that my TikTok is absolutely dead. I took TikTok very seriously. I posted multiple times a day. I followed all the tips, all the tricks, all those things. And it was growing, right, for a little bit. But once I hit that rebrand, it was like crickets. Like, I'm talking crickets. It got so dead that I totally just walked away from it and was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna do this anymore. And again, I think that comes back to my niche is like super specific in that it's all bakery themed. And the subset of people that want to see something like that is very, very small. But the good news is I'm bringing the TikTok back. I am I'm trying to revive it. I enjoy it. I enjoy posting on it. I love watching TikToks, all these kinds of things. So yes, I am bringing mine back with the hopes of livening it up a little bit. And honestly, something else that I noticed from the rebrand is the tanking of it was so much so that it made me question absolutely everything, from the products I was offering to whether or not I should even be a handmade business owner, whether or not my Shopify shop was a waste, like just all of the things that come into it. You know, when you're feeling down on yourself, especially after having some success and changing for what you thought would be better, and then losing the success that you had in the first place, that's very, I don't know what the word is. Enlightening, I guess, would be a good word for it. I just am very, very bummed about what happened. So I will say the one thing that this tanking, if you will, has shown me is that I truly do want to be in a handmade, or the owner of a handmade business. There was never a point where I thought I'm never going back to soap. I came to a lot of conclusions and enlightenments, whatever you want to call them. I did do a lot. I came to a lot of those, but I never once was like, I don't ever want to see a bar of soap again. Even through all that time, I was still trying to figure out like where I was going. The conclusion that I came to is there are not enough people looking for a handmade business or buying things for people. You know, of course, gift giving is a pretty big market, and there's a lot of money to be made and spent in that market. You know, a lot of people aren't looking for bakery themed items. They're looking for nice, luxurious, something different, things that catch their eye. And the subset of people that I was marketing to just doesn't exist. And it definitely made me come to the conclusion that there's nothing like wrong with the products that I'm offering. It's just that having everything grouped in one theme like that does not equate to success for me. And I'm gonna need to make some big old changes to take care of that. Yeah, so moving forward, I will be figuring out those changes, and I'll definitely share them with you once I figure them out. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Again, this wasn't exactly what I was expecting for my rebrand, but I finally figured out where I need to go from here and how I need to climb back up to where I was before in order to be successful and scale. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.